All right, first and foremost, congratulations and welcome to Columbus.
Thank you.
Wanted to introduce everybody. Emma Roberson, correct?
Yep.
Carla, can you pronounce your last name for us?
Berube.
Berube, Josie Lee, and Nicole Brooks. Guys, if you have questions for any of the players, please direct them that way, or for Coach as well. Go ahead and fire away.
What is the actual championship experience, and how have you enjoyed it so far?
So far, it's been awesome. I think Capital University has done just a terrific job thus far with the championships. Being back, that's now our third year in a row. We've experienced some other championships, and this has just been top notch, to say the least. And we're really excited to be back. You know, those were past years, and this is a new experience, and it's been, like I said, just an amazing experience thus far.
What would your team say about playing in this 35th anniversary year of the Women's NCAA Championship, and to have the opportunity to win tomorrow and then go to Indianapolis with the D1 and D2 championships all together?
Yeah. We haven't talked about it too much because we're really keeping it one game at a time. They know that if we win tomorrow, we're moving on to Indianapolis, but you know, they're not really thinking about what just is going to happen if that's the case. It is a special year, and it is amazing that the NCAA and the WBCA, that we're all a part of it. Division II, Division III, and with Division I, it's such a great opportunity for whatever two teams from our level get to experience that. We hope we're there, and if we get past Saturday, we'll talk about it and get excited for that.
What are the keys going to be offensively for your team going into tomorrow's game?
Offensively, we have been a team that tries to pound in the post as much as we can. We want to get out in the break as well and make some easy plays fueled from our defense. It's about making plays at this time of the year, at this stage, making shots, hitting shots, and just running and executing well. Wartburg's a very good defensive team, so we need to execute our offense as well. We need to read each other and time up our cuts well and duck in hard and post up hard inside. And I think those are some of the keys that'll be important for us. But number one is our defense. That'll fuel our offense.
Can you talk about your approach headed into tomorrow night's game? Like, is it any different than in games past, or?
No, it's the same old. These guys know. Two seniors and a junior, they know that our game plan really doesn't change too much. We'll talk about, we have talked about Wartburg and who they are as a team and some of their personnel. But as far as, who we are, it really hasn't changed for 14 years that I've been at Tufts. And they'll be ready. I think that they're excited and ready to play. After leaving Scranton last Sunday, we've been on a mission this week, and just excited to be at this stage and at this at this Final Four.
Do you expect there to be any kind of fan base traveling, or how well have you guys traveled in the past?
We have some parents that are currently on the road right now. Some decided to take the 14-hour car ride, and there's others that booked tickets immediately after our game on Sunday. So we should have a good parent base. Other than that, we'll see.
We have our president of Anthony Monaco is coming. He was going to LA, and once he heard that we were going to be in Columbus, he decided that he's going to stop by as well. He was really excited, so we're going to have him here, and that'd be great too.
3 of the 4 teams, you included, were expected to be here, or at least it's no surprise that you're here. Wartburg's one of those teams that not a lot of people saw coming. Does that enter your minds, or does it at all when you load up for tomorrow's game?
Not at all. I haven't said this to these guys, but I was a senior at Connecticut, and there was a Cinderella team called University of Tennessee that year who had 10 plus losses, I think, and they won the national championship. So at this stage of the game, you make it to this, at this stage, you're a very, very good team, and Wartburg is playing, I'm assuming, their best basketball of the season. So we're not looking at their record. We know that they're a very strong team, and we've got to play our best basketball tomorrow night.
If one thing were to go right, and that meant you felt great about your chances, what would that one thing be tomorrow?
I mean, I can answer every question, but you guys.
I definitely want to
I
hear from
mean,
the players.
Yeah, you want to hear from players?
Yeah.
I would say rebounding is a huge thing. They have a lot of height that matches up well with our height, and so I think boxing out and getting them off the boards is going to be a huge thing about tomorrow's game.
Emma, what about you?
Yeah, I would say our defense. I know we always talk about our defense, but it really does fuel our offense. Getting in the passing lanes and getting stops and getting steals allows us to transition offensively and get fast break points, which is when we're playing our best basketball. So really playing tough defense and then that carrying over into our offense.
Stats can tell a lot about a team, but who's the unsung hero on this year's squad that maybe the numbers don't do their contributions justice?
It's hard to pick just one, you know?
I think game by game, there's always that one person that steps up, whether it's a bench player or someone who starts. And last weekend, it was Maura Folliard. She really stepped up, hit some huge shots in our game, and I think it's just a testament that everyone's ready to bring their A game for every challenge.
If the game down the stretch is pretty close, do you feel you've had enough previous games this season in that spirit to pull through?
Yeah, I do think that being in the NESCAC, our league, prepares us for challenging games, for games that are tight down the stretch. We had quite a few games that were close, two of them being with the Amherst that's here. So, you know, I do think we're battle tested, and again, it's really just what team is strong mentally, and you know, down the stretch we'll make the plays. I hope that we have that experience and that we feel, and I do feel that we're you know, confident in those times.
Anybody else have any other questions? All right. Thank you all very much. Enjoy the rest of your